Hello everyone. Today we are at the Shieldstown Covered Bridge, which was built in 1876 by famous covered bridge builder J.J. Daniels. And this is a 331-foot spanning bridge that is closed to road traffic, was rehabilitated in 2016 and uses the Burr Truss arch system that J.J. Daniels was famous for. Let's take a look and see what we got. It is in Shieldstown, Indiana, and it covers the East Fork of the White River. As you see, it is a beautiful fall day. The foliage is just beginning, to turn. Indiana is famous for its covered bridge festivals, so maybe we can hit some of those this year as well. Let's go in. I see they got a plaque right on the inside. It's built in 1876 by J.J. Daniels. It's using the Burr Arch, 331 foot long, 12 foot wide, with overhanging ends. It's a 12 foot overhang. The width is 16 foot. The height is 12 foot 6 inches. Cut stone, abutments, and a pier. Jackson County Parks and Recreation Board. So it's in Jackson County, Indiana. The history of the covered bridge. Shieldstown Covered Bridge was built in 1876, named for the family-owned mill that in the immediate adjacent village of Shields. Cost $13,600. What a steal that would be today. And is an example of early 19th century wooden truss technology. It is a rare variant of the Burr Arch Truss. The Hamilton Township Bridge Company hired master bridge builder J.J. Daniels to plan and build it, which opened up the area for transportation across the East Fork of the White River and for crops to be milled and transported. The surrounding area included a mill, school, church, business, and camps. A $1,063,837.65 restoration project started in 2015 and was completed in October of 2019. Oh, they've included a picture of J.J. Daniels. And he was the son of bridge builder Stephen Daniels, and he built many bridges in Indiana. The Shieldstown Bridge, the Medora Bridge, the Ewing Bridge in Jackson County. Historians have been able to determine that Daniels built 53 bridges throughout his lifetime, although others believe he built even more than that. 17 of them still stand today. Daniels was considered an innovative bridge builder and experimented with new ideas often. His legacy in Jackson County lives through the restoration and preservation of the Shieldstown and Medora covered bridges today. And then there's the Wacker building that housed a business in the area, and then the bridge before restoration, or during restoration, excuse me. And then there it is telling us about it again. So 2-span wooden bridges. Closed to traffic in 1970. All right. Walk along and check it out. A little different than the one that we saw last week, where it's got it divided, where that you can see that it's got elevated for your I guess wagon wheels, whereas the other one was just solid and flat. And we've got 2 trusses on this one instead of the 3 like last week's video. Graffiti, of course. Why people have to destroy the covered bridges with graffiti. That one's from 2004 apparently. That one's from 1949. I guess they now become a part of the history. 03, 81. Senior Skip Day 97. 1990. Or I guess that, I'm assuming it's 1990. It could be 1890. I'm thinking kids had a little bit more respect back in the 1800s than graffiti and everything. A lot of animal droppings. Where people, it looks like they've had dogs and they didn't clean up after their dogs. See the way the truss is put together. Let's see if we can see the river. There it is. And it's got the openings to where that you can let some of the, the heat and the air out, but still protect you from the rain or the snow or hail or whatever it is that's coming down on you. Look at the size of these. See the bolts are used to keep the arch form and across. Look at this huge tree. I don't know if you can see it. Go back this way and see. That's laying down there in the, well, you can't get a good picture of it, but there's a huge tree that's laying across, kind of damming up the river. Hopefully, the U.S. Army Corps of Engineers will come and dredge the river and free up some of that debris and give a better flowing area. I don't know, there's just something about Covered Bridge that I find soothing and beautiful. Let me know if you do too. As I said, I normally do tiny cabins and sheds on my channel, but several of you have said, hey, take us on your other adventures and other things you're going to check out. So that's what I'm just trying to do. Let you see some of the other things that I do. I hope you're enjoying it. If you do, feel free to give it a like and a subscribe and comment down below what you think of the bridge. And J.J. Daniels' skill as a bridge builder. I really like how this is divided. I know that, kind of gives way to a one-way traffic situation. But I imagine there wasn't a lot of wagon traffic back in the day because, the population was a lot smaller. Times were a lot simpler. I don't know. Tell me what you think. I need to come and re-nail down some of these nails that are coming up. Did you see? Bent over. A lot of dust and debris in here. We're almost to the other side. It's on a country road, just off of a country road. that opens up into some cornfields, and it's kind of at the bottom of a hill. It's called Crane Hill. You turn at the top of Crane Hill and then go down. I think they said it's 250 west. And then here you are. Not much left of the town at all. I'll show you the town out here as we come around. There is the bridge that is replaced and the view of the White River. There we go. And on this side. Peeking through the trees there. But anyway, as always, thank you for taking time out of your day to watch my videos. I hope you have a wonderful day. And here's one last look. And I will see you in my next video. Feel free to like, subscribe, and share away. Thank you. Bye. Here is the outside of the covered bridge at Shieldstown. As you see, it says it covers the East Fork of the White River. Here is the road traffic, or the road for traffic. And here is the bridge. Get up here a little bit. 331 feet. And there is that log that I mentioned down there.